So guys, I see there's rumblings again about conscriptions. Now, why would any Englishman in his right mind want to go and fight in a foreign war for this government, for one, or Zelensky? A, it's not our problem, and B, we're the people they want to send into the meat grinder. Yet, for the last 20 odd years, they've been calling us names for many different things. If you didn't want to be in the Euro, in the EU, you're a xenophobe, a racist. You mention people getting raped, killed and stabbed on the streets by foreign men, you're a racist. They call you Hitler, Nazi, knuckle dragger and all these other things because you want to be English, right? Now they tell us that there's no such thing as English. We're not real. I'm not here. I'm an imaginary thing. I'm not an ethnic English man, right? Apparently. But Rishi Sunak's English. Kemi Badenoch, she's English because she was born on the magic soil. Rushdie is definitely English. His religion, background, roots, history are exactly the same as mine, aren't they? No, they're not. He's not English. He's fucking Indian. He's born in England, might be British, but that's as far as it goes. He's got nothing else in common with me other than that, right? But these are the people, including Starmer, who want to send us people that don't exist, that they ethnically cleansing by stealth out of our own country. We are being replaced, and we've also been denied our ethnicity now, saying that anyone can be English. And they want to send us and our boys into war to fight in the Ukraine for a cokehead that's magically lost $100 billion what he's had to fight the war. Trump pulled out of NATO for a reason. He knew that Joe and his cronies, or Obama as well, had those labs, biolabs, breaking treaties with Russia in Ukraine and encroaching on the border. Joe and his puppet master took them back in to NATO, and here we are now. If Trump would have been in, I don't think Putin would have invaded. If the puppet government, which NATO, well, the Dem US friendly and NATO friendly government, which was put in 2014, right? If they went in and attacking the ethnic Russians that live in the Ukraine, they wouldn't. Putin wouldn't have gone in. He's been sat on sidelines for 8 years. It took him 8 years to actually do anything. I'm no fan of Putin. I think he's a dick, but unfortunately, I think he's correct in this in this situation. I don't agree with him invading, but then again, people were getting murdered by the Ukrainians in Ukraine, and nobody gave a fuck. Nobody looks at it. But now what they want to do is send our kids in, our blood, right? My lad's in army here. But I also have an older son in UK who would just fit right in to a conscription. He's in his 20s, mid-20s, so he would fit right in to be sent into the meat grinder. Now, if that was to happen, I would rather go back to England and take over fighting our government, fighting the Labour government, kicking it out on its arse, than send him to fucking Ukraine to fight for those dirty, filthy communist bastards that are running our country. Right? Now, the commies and the Nazis don't usually get together, but Ukraine's got Nazi battalions in its army. And our communist government wants to go and protect that. Now, the only way that can be is that they're all lining the pockets. And I wonder where that 100 billion went, or I wonder where it's been going. I wonder how many hands have been greased with it and how many pockets filled. So I'll say this now. Anybody who supports British troops going to Ukraine, get yourself down to the army office, enlist and tell them where you want deploying. Even better still, go directly to the Ukraine. They'll take you, right? They'll put you at the front and keep their own men back, and you will be the collateral damage. You will be shot first, right? Like that young lad. So, where you go, all you people who support this war, get yourself the fuck over to the Ukraine and leave our kids alone. Fuck you very much.